this is a loss that hurts, right? I mean, anytime we lose an officer in the line of duty, this was a young officer with a young wife, and our hearts go out to him.
Putting everything on the line as we start this morning with breaking news. The Phoenix Police Department and our entire community mourning the loss of Officer Gennaro New, who was killed in a crash late last night near Cave Creek Road and Greenway. And our Nick Saletti is leading our team coverage this morning from that scene. Good morning.
Kaylee, it has been an absolutely devastating morning for Phoenix police. Here in North Phoenix, you can see that crash scene behind me. Investigators are still combing through this area for any clues that can help them piece together exactly what happened. But you mentioned this. We know that this crash resulted in the loss of one of their own this morning. Officer Gennaro New, just 27 years old, was with the force for 2 years, leaves behind a young wife and plenty of extended family who is just heartbroken this morning, as well as this entire department. Want to go ahead, show you some video from overnight. This crash happened around 10:30 last night. Police tell us that Officer New was heading southbound on Cave Creek when a red light runner came speeding by, crashed right into him with such force it made his police cruiser flip over a wall here into a nearby gas station, which is where it landed. We know the driver of that black BMW who was speeding died on scene. Officer New was taken to John C. Lincoln Medical Center, where unfortunately he did not survive his injuries. Now, we did speak with Police Chief Jerry Williams. She was just out here talking about what a heartbreaking situation this has been for the entire department. Listen.
Officer New was killed in this traffic collision at this location. I want to express my deep thanks and appreciation to Honor Health, the doctors, the nurses, the surgeons who tried to save Officer New, as well as the Phoenix Fire Department that did everything possible to try to preserve his life. Please keep the New family, his wife Kristen, his mother Misty, his brother Marcus, and grandmother Susan in your thoughts and prayers, but also please keep the Phoenix Police Department as well as Black Mountain Precinct in your prayers.
The Phoenix Police Department is used to tragedy, right? They deal with it every single day, but this one hitting very close to home because it impacts one of their own. You can just hear it in Chief Williams' voice. This is obviously a very tough one for her and the entire department and the entire city. Our team coverage continues this morning with ABC15's Carla Navarrete, who is live this morning from John C. Lincoln Medical Center. Carla, both you and I were there when that procession started there. Quite a show of support there from this entire community.
Yeah, and we heard Chief Williams there say thank you to the Honor Health doctors, nurses, medical professionals who did all that they could. Well, we want to show you they came out at around 3 o'clock this morning and paid their respects to the officer, those medical professionals, along with a plethora of Phoenix police officers, detectives, investigators, lieutenants, sergeants, all coming together this morning for a beautiful sight, a tribute to Officer New as they drove his body from John C. Lincoln Hospital down to the medical examiner's office in downtown Phoenix. I can tell you on the way up to the hospital this morning, there were officers lined up along Central Avenue, Bethany Home Road, Glendale Avenue, Northern Avenue, all paying their respects to this fallen officer. Now, I can also tell you that we heard from Chief Williams there talking about how difficult it is for these officers to go out in the line of duty every single day, putting their lives on the line with nearly 3,000 men and women of the Phoenix Police Force. I can tell you that at this time, they are asking for the public's prayer for our public servants.
This is, danger that our officers face every night. They go to work. They don't know if they're going to make it home to their family the next day. And unfortunately, this time, this officer did not. And we ask that your thoughts and prayers are with the New family as well as the entire Phoenix Police Department and all first responders right now.
Yeah, a very young officer, just under shy of 2 years of being on the force. We do know that he was in his third shift, so 1 to approximately 2 hours on the shift when tragedy struck up where Nick is located at right now. Again, asking for the public to please keep the family of Officer New and also the entire police force of Phoenix Police on their minds and in their hearts. For now, reporting live at John C. Lincoln, I'm Carla Navarrete, ABC15 Arizona. Nick, back to you.
Yeah, Carlette, it was so touching and poignant to see all of those people who came out to the hospital to stand in solidarity with this police department. Carla, thank you. We will check back in with you in just a little bit. In the meantime, I do want to mention that Officer New is part of the Black Mountain Precinct here. Our thoughts and prayers, especially with them this morning. I do want to send things over to ABC 15's Megan Thompson, who is continuing our team coverage this morning. Megan, here at the intersection of Greenway and Cave Creek, we've spoken to officers. Right now, they're telling us they're not sure exactly when this intersection is going to reopen. Quite a bit of cleanup, as you can imagine.
It makes sense, Nick, that this would take quite some time for them to be out on that scene. So we're going to advise all of you at home, if you travel in this area, avoid this intersection altogether. As we zoom into the maps, let's look at where Nick Saletti is live this morning. Greenway Parkway eastbound. This is going to be closed from Cave Creek Road to 28th Street. You see that purple there on the map showing that full closure in the area. When we get an updated estimated time that will reopen, we of course will keep you posted. Some alternates for you: go up north to Bell or go down south to Thunderbird. 7th Street or 32nd Street are also some options for you. As we look at other parts of the valley, the 17 and the 101 looking green. The slowing is pretty normal for this time of the morning on the 10 as you're approaching the stack and along the Durango curve. I'll keep you posted on any other crashes too around the valley.
All right, our Megan Thompson there. Thank you for that. And we will continue to stay on top of this story. You'll want to stay with ABC 15 on air, online, and on any of these streaming platforms for the very latest. We do want to say thank you for waking up with ABC 15 mornings. As we turn now for a look at this forecast, our Allison Rodriguez is in for Iris today. A lot of people probably planning to be outside, outdoors as we move into our evening hours and cheer on our Phoenix Suns.
That's right. But you know what, Kaylee, things are still going to be toasty by that time. So I suggest making sure you get there early so you get a good spot under the misters, because those are going to be really popular. This morning, temperatures feeling really good out there. We're down into the mid to upper 70s for most of us. Look, we're at 74 right now in Goodyear, 74 in Glendale, 76 for us right now in Mesa, and 79 in Phoenix under mostly clear to clear skies for us. As we look at the next couple of hours and your hiking forecast here, see, this is why you got to get out early. 83 degrees by 8 a.m., 86 by 9 o'clock. So if you are going to be heading out anytime soon, that's fine. You could take us on the go too with that free ABC 15 mobile app, and make sure that you are staying hydrated because things get toasty quickly. Clouds and radar showing a pretty calm start to our morning, but we are going to see the possibility for some rain chances in certain parts of our state. We're going to go over that, and even though today is hotter, there are even hotter days ahead. All of that, those details still in your most accurate forecast. That's coming up in just a bit. Kaylee.
All right, we'll be grateful for what we get today. Yeah. I like that message. Hey, it's game day in the Valley too. Our Phoenix Suns taking on the Los Angeles Lakers at our house tonight. 16,000 fans will be cheering them on in Phoenix Suns Arena. So how is our team preparing for the big game tonight? We bring in our ABC 15 sports director, Craig Cooey.
Feel the excitement growing today. There's no question a healthy team has a much better chance of advancing in the playoffs than a team struggling with injuries. Well, after Chris Paul went down in game 1 last week, it looked like the Suns' chances of beating the Lakers suddenly vaporized, and we were all bracing for a short return to the playoffs. But Chris came back with a vengeance in Sunday's game 4, leading the Suns with 18 points and screaming out, "I'm back." But while Chris seemed to have beaten his injury, Lakers center Anthony Davis went down late in the first half with a strained groin and didn't return. Davis, now dealing with a sprained knee and a strained groin, doing what he can to be ready for tonight's game. Yesterday afternoon, Lakers coach Frank Vogel said he has no idea if Anthony Davis will be able to play tonight in Game 5.
He had an MRI and confirmed a strained groin, and he'll be listed as questionable, but he's literally day to day. We're going to see how he feels tomorrow. We're going to treat it, overnight, do everything we can to get it feeling better, and we'll see where he's at tomorrow.
If you look around the league and you take good players off of teams, it's going to change the balance of that team. So it's hard to say for sure. We're just grateful that Chris is getting better.
No question about that. I think every Suns fan is happy Chris is getting better and was better in Game 4. Now, the quick turnaround will certainly play a big part in all of this as well. Chris Paul had 3 days between Games 3 and 4, while Davis has just 2, so we'll see. Again, Game 5 is tonight, with tip-off set for 7 p.m. from Suns Arena with an increased capacity of 16,000 fans on hand. We'll be live throughout the afternoon and evening. Suns-Lakers Game 5 tonight.
All right, let's do this. Now, Craig just mentioned this. They're going to be playing in front of the largest crowd we've seen in longer than a year. Safety, of course, top of mind right now, and not just because of COVID, but also because of some of these incidents we've seen recently involving fans disrespecting players. And we are told security at Phoenix Suns Arena is going to be on alert. They're going to be looking for any foul play up in the stands. Over the weekend, a fan threw a water bottle at a player. Last week, popcorn was poured on someone. So Dave Burns from 98.7 Arizona Sports is telling us since this is the playoffs, the Suns will be on the lookout.
Phoenix historically has not really had a problem with that kind of behavior from the fans, at least in terms of throwing things on people. But I know this, that everybody's tolerance for this, and rightfully so, is very, very low.
Tickets, by the way, they are still available, but you can expect to pay at least $300. Hey, we want to see your game day spirit. Can you send us a picture, please? You know, get all dressed up in your Phoenix Suns swag. Yeah, email share@abc15.com. And hey, you might even see it during our post-game Suns coverage here on ABC 15. Up next on ABC 15 Mornings, have you been to a restaurant lately? On the menu this summer, bigger bills. We're going to talk about why eating out is getting more pricey.
I'm ABC 15's Nick Saletti live here in North Phoenix right now. Phoenix police in mourning after losing one of their own. A red light runner crashes right into his patrol vehicle. This morning, our live team coverage of what went down. I'm ABC 15's Nick Saletti live here in North Phoenix at Greenway and Cave Creek, where the Phoenix Police Department mourning the loss of one of their own right now. Officer Gennaro New killed in the line of duty after a red light runner crashed into his patrol vehicle overnight. Want to go ahead and show you the live feed from the Cliff Castle chopper right now, where you can get an idea of just how extensive this damage was. We know that Officer New was driving southbound on Cave Creek when that red light runner, who was also speeding, T-boned him with such force that it sent his police cruiser tumbling over a concrete wall here at a nearby gas station. The damage here, I have to tell you, is horrific on both of these vehicles. Quite a bit to clean up this morning. The driver of the black BMW that Phoenix police say was speeding and ran the red light died here on scene. We know that Officer New was taken to John C. Lincoln Medical Center, where unfortunately he did not survive his injuries. He was with the force for 2 years, leaves behind a wife who's just 27 years old, still had so much of his life to live. Our team coverage continues this morning with ABC 15's Megan Thompson. Now, Megan, I mentioned how investigators told me that this driver ran a red light and was speeding. And I know that red light running is something that you have taken an in-depth look at several times here.
Absolutely. The Operation Safe Roads team
ABC
taking this
15
issue.
Desert Drive Time, sponsored by Accident Law Group.
Taking this issue very seriously, Nick. As we look at red light running, Arizona is ranked as the worst state for red light running per capita because of how many people we have lost. This is data from AAA between 2008 and 2017, where they crunched all of these numbers to come up with putting us at the top of this list. That's because more than 350 Arizonans have been killed during that time frame because of red light running crashes. And we see the impact from a lot of these crashes firsthand this morning with that officer involved incident. Now, AAA also surveyed some drivers. 1 in 3 tell them they did it in the last 30 days when this study was done, and they admit the violation, saying that they don't believe that they would be caught by law enforcement. So something to keep in mind as the Operation Safe Roads team will continue to look into this, knowing it is a problem here in Arizona. As we zoom into that area where Nick Saletti is right now, keep in mind Greenway is going to be closed from Cave Creek Road to 28th Street. You're going to want to take Bell, Thunderbird, 32nd Street or 7th Street to get around this incident, as we don't know when it's going to reopen. One of the busier spots is on the I-10 eastbound, of course, from the 303 to the mini stack. You're still traveling just around 60 miles per hour. It'll take you 22 minutes for your desert drive time there. No other crashes to tell you about on Valley freeways. Allison Rodriguez has a look at that most accurate forecast for us this morning.
All right, thank you so much, Megan. Appreciate it. Now take a look at this South Mountain time lapse. I brought this up because it looked so good when I pressed play, and I thought you might enjoy it as well. So what happened to it? Nope, we're going to do it. Here it is. All right, as I press play on that, take a look at the changing colors as the sun comes up and those clouds just kind of disappear as we are waking up under mostly clear to clear skies this morning across the valley. How gorgeous does that look? We look at those current temperatures right now, sitting in the 80s already in places like Tempe. Otherwise, the rest of us are in the mid to upper 70s for the most part. It's a mild start to our morning, but as you can see, temperatures are going to be warming up very quickly. We're already going to be breaking into the 90s by 10 o'clock, and then we get to lunchtime. We're in the mid 90s there, hitting those triple digits by right around 2 o'clock. We get to the afternoon, our daytime high of 104 degrees today. It's going to be a hot day really all across our state. We are tracking some isolated rain chances. You see all those areas in green that are going to start to pop up some showers. That is possible as we get to that 1 o'clock time in the afternoon and lasting through about 4 or 5 o'clock. Now tomorrow we'll see another round, but it won't be as widespread, just a little bit more scattered. You know, there are not going to be many chances for those showers to pop up, but there's still a possibility as we get into tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow you'll see increasing cloud coverage as well. All right, here's a look at our temperatures right now across the state. Our coldest spots, as you can see, the Grand Canyon and Window Rock in the upper 30s to low 40s. Flagstaff, we're in the low 40s as well, so cool start there. 54 in Winslow, 47 in Heber, 59 in Show Low. Payson, we're sitting at 61 degrees right now there, 64 in Sedona, and then we're seeing those upper 70s in Bullhead City, Lake Havasu City as well. But this afternoon, those are going to be our hottest spots. Take a look, 108 and 109 there. It is going to be sizzling. 97 in Kingman, 91 in Sedona with mid to upper 80s in Prescott and Payson, and we've got upper 70s to low 80s along the rim today. As a matter of fact, those spots that I mentioned along the Colorado River Valley are going to be so hot tomorrow, increasing in those temperatures that we have an excessive heat warning in effect for those spots where temperatures could reach 110 degrees. So keep that in mind. Here's a quick look at our valley highs for today. You'll notice we are going to be hovering above average as well. We should be topping out at 100, but we're going to see 103, 104 for daytime highs across the valley today. Temperatures get even hotter tomorrow and Thursday, and then look, Friday, Saturday topping out at 106. Those look to be the hottest temperatures we have had so far in 2021, Kaylee.
Okay, thank you for that. We're prepared, or at least we're doing it together, right? We're going to get there. New for you this morning, as restaurants ramp up service to pre-pandemic levels, you might have noticed something else that's new on the menu, and that's higher prices. The price of food, especially beef, pork, and chicken, are partly to blame here, plus the higher gas prices to get everything where it needs to be. The worker shortage also forcing business owners to pay higher wages. But there's some good news here. Economic experts are saying as our economy continues to rebound this summer, those prices should come down soon. Well, you know the summer break is here. Your kids, they're done with school. They want to have some fun, but you still need to work, keep the house clean, and try not to stress, right? So what can we do when the inevitable happens? Your kid's shouting, "Mom, I'm bored." Well, the answer, that's on today's bulletin board. First, never feel like you have to entertain your kids all the time. Experts say this is good for them to be bored every once in a while. It's how they learn to be creative. And when you hear, "I'm bored," you could respond with, "I love being bored. I can't wait to see what you find to do." If your child has trouble with creativity, there are some things you can do to give them a boost. Maybe give them a list of chores to get done around the house. Try to have a weekly exercise routine for them so they keep moving. And if you can, schedule some play dates. You could always lean on maybe your mom friends. You know, it's a village. It takes a village to help our kids. You could tackle the summertime boredom head on with these tips from your bulletin board this morning. Well, it is a world of science and imagination for your kids. Are you looking to beat the summertime heat? Well, we are too, and the Arizona Science Center is ready to open its doors 7 days a week.
I'm ABC15's Nick Saletti. Our team coverage continues this morning live from North Phoenix, where tragically a Phoenix police officer was killed in the line of duty overnight. Officer Gennaro New, who's been with the force for 2 years since 2019, was killed when a red light runner crashed into his patrol vehicle here at Greenway and Cave Creek Road. Now, we know he leaves behind a wife and an extended family who is just devastated by this loss, as is the entire Phoenix Police Department, especially the Black Mountain Precinct, which is where Officer New worked with. I also want to mention, too, if you're interested in taking action and helping out this family, the 100 Club of Arizona is going to be assisting Officer New's family. They provide financial assistance to the families of our first responders killed in the line of duty. The organization has been working in our community since 1968, helping so many families since then. If you would like to make a donation and help out Officer New's family, just head to 100club.org and you can make your donation there. I should also mention, too, that they just had done a change of shift. So Officer New had just started his shift about an hour or two before all of this happened around 10:30 last night. Investigators are still here on scene. Quite a bit to clean up behind me. No word yet when this intersection is going to reopen. Back to you in the studio.
All right, our Nick Saletti live there on scene. Thank you, Nick. We appreciate it. Today, the city of Mesa is hosting a safety panel on the dangers of impaired driving. The virtual discussion is going to be covering a number of topics, including common misconceptions with our DUI laws, how much alcohol, marijuana, or medication someone can consume before driving. And we will also be hearing from those impacted by DUI crashes. That event starts at noon, and you can watch live on the City of Mesa's YouTube or Facebook pages. Today, the Arizona Science Center will be open 7 days a week again. It's been operating on a limited schedule because of the pandemic. And guests, you will be able to visit the Science Center between 10:30 and 4. Reservations are still required. Some of the current exhibits right now do include POP, the science of bubbles, and the art of arachnids.
Still to come this morning, tonight's Suns game is shaping up to be the largest event in the Valley since the pandemic started. So could it still become a super spreader event with vaccinations? How do we do this safely? Our health insiders are weighing in.